Right, let's have a go at this. Off we go. Oh, I'm going to be Maverick. Bottom slot.
Oh no, I overslept. Professor Powell asked me to come to his office first thing in the morning for the final exam. I have to hurry, but first I need my wand and spellbook.
Well, that's a shame. Let's just go back to bed. That's my top tip. Go back to bed. I'm going to just quickly turn up the volume, pump up the volume. Okay, so wand and spellbook required. So obviously this is very Harry Potter influenced, and I think it was very Harry Potter influenced to start off with, but they got a bit of a lawsuit or something, and they changed some of the branding and stuff like that, which is a shame. Anything that's Harry Potter-ish, you know, I have obviously big quibbles about these days because it's like, because of obvious reasons. But the fact that no money has gone to the actual Harry Potter thing makes me feel better. Okay, so we need a combination lock there. I'm assuming that's going to be a hint in the trunk. Let's take a look at this. I have almost completed my last course at the Mystic Academy, and the experience has been amazing. The best part has been all the new friends that I've made. So not true. Lydia, the perfect student who is always reading her books. Finn, who is obsessed with the collection of magical hourglasses. And lastly, Nathan, who is a nice guy, but for some reason loves to steal potions from class. Together, we've lived unforgettable adventures, and we will be friends forever. That is why they protect the trunk where I keep my spellbook. Okay, so a student always reading books. Someone needs books, magical hourglasses, and then potions. Books, hourglasses, potions. Books, hourglasses, potions. Have I got to do it in reverse? Well, we've got books, hourglasses, and potions. That's a good start. Is it going to be alphabetical order? Lydia is books. Finn is hourglasses. And Nathan is potions. So if it was alphabetical order, Finn would be first with an hourglass. Then it would be... Damn it. And then it would be Lydia with the books. And then it would be potions. Okay! I know there's only 6 options, but I'm actually going to run away and just see if there's anything else. Okay, we have another chest here. Let's take a look at this. There are 3 scrolls in here. I can't appear to interact with them, but they look very pretty. Candle there. Okay. Alright. So there's 3... I see. Explore the room, Dan. So there's 3, and they're scrolls, not books. Those were scrolls. I think you'll find 4 potions. But how many hourglasses? How many hourglasses does the other person have? 3. Oh, it was 2 books, wasn't it? It was 2 books and something else. What's in here? 2 compasses. Well, that's irrelevant. And 5 books. Okay, now those are books. Okay, so it is books. It's not. So, 5 books, 4 potions, 3 hourglasses. Get all the information, Dan, before you leap to any conclusions. There's 5 books, 4 potions, and 3 hourglasses. In here should be a book and a wand. We have a spell book. Shush. But no wand. I am wandless. What is over here? There is a calendar with various things and a 5-digit code. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you circle them, go 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. This goes 9. 1, 3, 4, 5. Why does 10 and 12 get skipped out of that? And how do we get 5 digits out of all of this? So this is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, because it is just those. 9 is very scribbled. Those are sort of scribbled. Are they scribbled like in an opposite direction? If this is a colourblind thing, But how am I going to get 5 digits from these 2-digit numbers? Huh. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Starting the calendar on the left with the Sunday just wrong. We're British, put the Monday on the left. Keep the weekend together, don't split the weekend up. No, no, no. So it's 2 and 9, 13, but it's 9, 1, 3, 4. Where does the 5 come from? And then you get the 1 and 3, 4, 5. Huh. You have to build towards the weekend as well. Don't put the weekend at the start. Don't put Saturday, Sunday on the left. Because then you've done the weekend and you've got to get through the rest of the week. Ugh. Okay, right. I'm not spotting this. So they're all different numbers. But why is the 0 or the 2 not used? So if I had to guess, 1, 5, 7, 8, 9. It is not that. Entirely sensible, entirely sensible. You want a calendar that changes, so during the week it's Monday to Sunday, the weekend it's Saturday to... Oh. A hint, please. A hint of Rooney. Light hint, keep it quite light. But I just don't see it. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. You've circled everything and you use all those numbers. Each circle is its own thing. Okay. 9. 9, 13, 4, 5. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to click out of that. So what if it's not 14 and... Okay. So it is 9, 13, 4 and 5. So it's those 4. Okay, so which days have we not used? Well, we haven't used anything on the bottom row at all. Matt, where are you? It's like a game of Where's Wally. Literally is a game of Where's Wally. Where are you, Matt? I think he's moved on from Dubai, but I don't know. Mr. Globetrotter. Another hint, please. Each row is separate, not to do with each other. Okay. I'm overthinking things. 1, 1, 5, 1, 7, 1. I would agree, Coolio. If you think about it carefully, it will all add up. Okay. 9 plus 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Do they add up to the same amount as 2, 4, 5, 6, 7? So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 is a total of 24. Nine, 1, 3, 1, 3, 4, 5 is 22. I have not spotted this at all. Am I a big muppet? 9 plus 13 is 22. 4 plus 5 is 9. Yeah. Good, Michael. I'm glad it's not just me. To me, this is just arcane, and there is no rhyme or reason. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are the uncircled digits in each row also useful? Because 8 and 11 add up to 23. Okay, 1 and 2 go to 3. The first digit is 6. What? What is the last circled number in row 2? It is 4 or 14. Seven plus 14 equals 21, if you're reading down. But 5 plus 12... 1 plus 2 is 3. I know that, but it's just... Oh, yeah, blah. Stronger hints. Here we go. There are 5 digits in this top row. They add up to 9 and 10. That's 19. They add up to 24. And the first 2 digits are 24. Oh, so 10. Oh, sheesh. I had to clean that up mid-sentence. 10, 1 and 0 adds up to 1. 12, 1 and 2 adds up to 3. 13, 1 and 3 adds up to 4. 14, 1 and 4 adds up to... So 1 and 5 is 6. I'm such an idiot. 1 and 7 is 8. 18, 1 and 8 adds up to 9. I hate that. Hate it. Hate it. What a game. Why have I started this game? And 2 and 1 is 3. Hate it. Fun, though, when the penny drops. That penny drops hard. Right. Okay. Anyone want some fire? Touchy, touchy fire. Okay. Did not solve it quickly. I think I can leave now. I've escaped the room. Game over. Oh no, there's another room.
Now I have to find the 2 keys to get out of the dormitory.
But that's not fire, health and safety compliant in the event of a fire. Okay, so there's an upper level as well. We've got some desks. It looks like a common room. Let's close the door. Keep the warm air in. Let's take the room around the left-hand side. We've got a globe, which is uninteractable with. I had not thought about this, Vecna. We have Trollfell Dungeon. I need the Ostendo charm to reveal the map. Okay, but it looks like a maze puzzle. A gramophone, which currently uninteractable. Uninteractive. I mean, that is a very good point, Stephen. It is an absolute death trap. 1, 6, 3, 2, 3, and we have its number of legs. I want to say no, maybe not. We've got a chair, a bigger chair. Not sure what that is. Some form of furniture, chandelier, and a chest. They've probably got things in, haven't they? Over here we have nothing of interest. Nope, can't interact with that. Over here we have a fire. Should we have a sit? Can we have a sit? I don't think we can. I cannot currently. I'm unable to get around the chairs. These are very difficult chairs. So I won't be doing that. We have here a typewriter. Not interactable, not interactive. Interactable is not a word. Interactive is the word. Oh, hello. A whole schedule for this dorm. So, starting with Monday, as is proper. But no Saturday or Sunday, so obviously they get to do sod all on a Saturday. Okay. Well, I don't know what's going on. Hooray! Well, that was fun. 5 moon, 9 sun, 6 cloud, or maybe wave, but probably cloud. Where did you say you were, Matt? I did. If you did say, I didn't see it. So I need an 8-letter word. And then I will make that... Or is it a 16-letter word? You are in Melbourne! Well done. There's Melbourne every minute, etc., etc. So I need either an 8-letter word or a 16-letter word. I need something, but obviously I need a key. What have we got here? Annual survey, students' favourite subjects. The results are as follows. First, abjuration. Second, illusion. Third, divination. Fourth, conjuration. We believe that the number of weekly hours of these subjects are not sufficient, so we ask the headmaster to change this. Okay, so I need to count up from the timetable how many hours we have of each of those. If you like a good escape room and you like Myst, but you think, oh, I can't do Myst, it's too hard, I do have a recommendation for you. It's called Quern, Quern. The fact that Vecna is in the chat has reminded me of it. It's a great little game. It's like Myst, but easier, in my opinion. It's still difficult, but there is a lot of puzzles. It's a good 20-30 hours, I think. Excellent game. Quern. It scratches the Myst itch, but I think is slightly more approachable and less esoteric. Quern, highly recommended. I played it probably about a year ago now, but it was really, really good. Right, abjuration. I can see 8 hours of abjuration. Illusion. Can I interact with this? Yes, I can. Illusion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours of illusion. Or is it? Divination. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And conjuration. I want to say 6. 8, 7, 9, 6. Awesome! Good evening! Apparently I have. Yeah. Let's put that into here. 8, 7, 9, 6. Good, that is correct. What does that give us? Ostendo charm, reveal the truth. Well, there was that thing that said we needed the Ostendo charm. I have the Ostendo charm. I'm now just taking the...
Ostendo!
Okay. Runes that may or may not be useful. I'm going to just jot down the order of them that we go through them, which would be here, 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 and here. But that is doing very little at the moment. It's probably nothing in here. Oh, okay, there'll be a door that opens. But yes, Quern, highly recommended, Quern. So true, Jess. Hadn't thought about that. Good evening to you. Yes. They let me out for the day. Ha ha ha, the fools. I bet this is locked. First, I need to find the 2 gold keys. Okay. Now, no, please rephrase that, Vecna, to the card puzzle is solvable. Putting emphasis on me solving things is a dangerous precedent. There we go. Archer's got there too. Okay, so there's... Oh, right, I see. So I need a total of, if I look at all these lovely pictures, 9 suns, 6 clouds, and 5 moons. I'm finding it difficult to tell the difference between the moons and the suns. Let's focus on the moon. 1 moon. 2 moons. No, we should focus on the suns because 9 is quite high. I need an average of 2.25. So, what is the one with the most suns? There's 3 here. 2 here. So we still need another 4. 2 here. And 2 here. And that's correct. Basically, maximise the sun. Methodus. I'm a genius. That's what it is. Methodus Actonium. By the way, is your screen upside down, McClemson? Have you had to turn everything upside down? When in doubt, be a jammy bastard. Are there other... Oh, yeah, there's a 2 here, and there's a 2 here. But aside from that, they all have to have at least 2. So, yes, a little bit lucky, but looking at the suns, there's only a couple of others that there could be. Anyway, I'm just a genius. Methodus Aconitum. Oh, right, okay, that's what I need. Methodus and Aconitum. That gives us 2 8-letter words which we can use for this. So Methodus, which is anagrammed up here, and Aconitum, which is anagrammed down there. M and N, so we start with an 8. An E and a C goes to the 7. 1 in 10, I'll take that. T and O. H and N. 9. O and I. Actually, it's quite clever because there are repeated letters like the O and things like that. So it does, the fact that there's an anagram up here and then an anagram down here, and they're not words in a way. That does disambiguate it quite nicely. D and T is 0. U and U, 3. And S and M. S and M is worth 5. Gold key B. That's not gold, my friend. That is tarnished. If someone has sold you that as gold, you have paid too much. S&M is worth 5. Okay. I mean, there must be a thing to do with this. Oh. Huh. Interesting. What have I... Oh, there's also this. 16323. Now, these are probably all objects. It's the chairs. Is it the chairs? Or these are all things over here? Yes, it's everything that's over here. Okay. So how do I determine some numbers from that? I mean, the clock says 10:15. Now, is that AM or PM? It's dark. Must be in Scotland. And there's your chandelier. So we've got all the things. But what are the numbers? One. Oh, don't tell me that. Oh, it's counting. There's 3 chandeliers. I have been thwarted. But which 3? I've been thwarted by counting. Surely there's only one clock. This one. Only one clock. Ting, 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 ting. That's what the fox says. So small chair, sort of a chest, a horizontal chest. 1 small chair, 2 small chairs, 3 small chairs, 4 small chairs, 5. There must be a 6th somewhere, because there isn't a 5. So that will go in the 6. So there's 2 long armchairs, or is there 3? So there's 1, there's 2, there's a 3rd, there's 3 of those. Okay, so have I got this right? I have. So far, so good. Terrible. Okay. And that tells us, that gives us those runes, and gives us a 1. There's 3 dots by that. 2 dots by that, 1 dot by that, 1 dot by that, and 2 dots by that. Interesting. Can I still interact with this? Can I? I can't move them around. I've ruined it. I'm proud of you all. Okay, so we start here, and that had 3 dots. So do I go down 3? I then go here, and that had 2 dots. So do I go right 2? Oh. There was a weird sound there. And then I get here, there was 2 dots, so do I go up 2. There's 1 dot here, so go right 1, and then up 1. No. Gonna keep. Right. That is probably reset. And let's count. 9. That's good, because if you added up the dots with those runes, there were 9 dots in total. 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. So if I'm starting here, let's try that again. So we're here, there were 3 dots by this one, so go down 3. I'm now here, there were 2 dots by this one, so go right 2. I'm now here, there were 2 dots, go up 2. 1 dot here, and 1 dot here. Yes! It's a key! Good. Let us move on. It will now let me move on. I think that's pretty much everything down here. Now that. Open Sesame. We have escaped from the dormitory.
Professor Powell, that's weird. He's not here. What happened? I better take a look.
Okay. I see colours. I see more colours. Looks like a 7-segment display. I see some runes. And I see a stag. With fine antlers. Did it have antlers? Yes. Yeah, something's going on here, isn't there? Probably. There's numbers there in some way. Yeah, look, more the colours agree with that. That is a nice chair. Oh, I want a desk like that to work in. I'd love, like, sitting in that at work. I wouldn't want that chair, but I want a 360 desk. It's like that one that Ron Swanson has to sit in that's just 360 around him. would have. What have we got here? I would like the chair, but not for an office setting. I would have it elsewhere. A 2-digit code, a 3-digit code, and a 4-digit code. How dare it? It can't just be number of colours. It's too simple. It can't be like 3 pink and then... Is it going to be all about counting this stream? Am I going to hate it? Ooh. Okay. So there are 3 dark symbols, 3 light symbols. But the exact ordering... What? I need some help with astrology, of course. And then over here, we have this. Huh. So we've got some X's and some... So are these... So those are the symbols. So is it common symbols? Owl to stag. Yeah. Those 2 in the middle swap from owl to stag. So I want a straight line to connect those 2, then an X, and then a straight line. Like that, which I think I actually had in place. Can I jamify it? Can I just... Nah. Ah, it would have been so good. Stag to... Is that a naughty goose? It's probably meant to be a swan. Naughty goose. So that's here. Top 2 swap and the bottom 2 swap. So 2 X's. And then surely, because we're not going to have any that are the same, it's going to be this one. No. No, Dan. Naughty Dan. What was the last 2? Swan to wolf. Middle 2 swap. Boo. I keep escaping out of it. Sorry. It's an escape room game. I keep pressing escape. Thwarted by the game actually being reasonable. Okay, we have an astrology book. Which means we can probably look at the astrology puzzle now. Or my name's not Frederick. Whee. The astrology book. There are no others. Okay. So let's look up Virgo. So Virgo, they'll have... Is it counting? Virgo has 5 dots. But how am I going to get 5 numbers out of this? Maybe one of them has loads of dots. Virgo has 5. Aries, which is usually first, isn't it, in the thingy? Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Scorpio. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can't just be counting. Gemini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well that gives us 5757. It's not going to be that, is it? Try it, needlessly try it. And fluff it up. Yeah, it's not that. Just proving that it wasn't that. Okay. It's got to be something to do with the interactions between them. There's a book over here. Let's look at the book. Oh, that's just telling us join the same symbols. That's fine. But I'm intelligent and amazing. And what's that? I don't know, but we can't interact with it. Yeah, I'm now having a look, seeing what other books I've missed. Look, can we we can interact with that. Faber est sui quisque fortunae. Okay. Oh boy. Be a jammy sod. Right. The compass is upside down. So north, east, south, east. Spin, and then we go to south, east, south. Entirely on purpose, Arch. Good evening, Ed. You have missed absolutely no buffetry. You missed a bit. More luck than anything else. Oh, hello. What's this? Those look like some of the constellations. Now, we were given north, which would be 12, east, which would be 3, south, which would be 6, and east, which would be 3. No, don't like that. But it's all upside down, so what if I turn them all upside down? But we were told it was Virgo, which is... I should probably... That one was Gemini. That one went around the head of the thing, so I think that's Aries. Okay, sure. So we've got that interaction. Evening dinner. So I've got that interaction. What am I going to do with it? That I'm going to park as a thing in my head. What... Okay. North, east, which is that way. South, east, spin. North, east. Is that what that was telling us to do? So it would start with a 7. And then it go 2. And then it goes south, which would be 5. It does a weird spinny thing, and then it tells us to do the same thing again. So it'd be north, a 2, east, which would be a 4, south, of another 4. Did I miss an east? Yeah, I missed an east. I missed a south, and then east. I'm going to run out of the board. So it didn't that. And then north. So it is 4, and then an east, that'd be 9. And then a south, that'd be a 6. And we run out of board. And if we come back on the other side, if it was toroidal, 9. And 3. It isn't that anyway. Compass, what are you going to be for? Do you have any other symbols? No. North, east, south, east, spin, back to north. So Gemini is that one. Virgo is that. Scorpio is that. And what haven't I done? Aries. That is the ram. So the dots were going around the top of its head. So do I want to align those constellations so that they should be the right way round? So that would be curling around the top of his head there. And that goes that way round. That's Scorpio. And that one's different. Oh no, it's not. That should be that way round. So they are that way round. So that gives us 3, 12, 6, 9. Okay, now that's going to give us numbers. Now that we know which way round they go, and those are 5 digits, I can use that to unlock the lock. So Gemini is this one. That is 12. This one's Virgo, that's a 9. Scorpio, that's a 6. Aries, that's a 3. And we can put them in the order as listed on the... also is applicable to Tuesdays and Thursdays, Vecna. So Virgo was a 9. Aries was a 3. Scorpio is a 6. And then this one must be a 12. Yes. Oh dear, we have another compass. Let's have a look. South. East. So it's just southeast and then you do the spin. He hasn't. Well, actually, he has. He has. I need to find another. I need to find this. So, for a 2-digit thing, it's just south, then east. That's going to be 8 and 3. This NESE is NESE 7254. So we now just need this one. 318 is my guess. 318. No, but it's going to be one more compass problem. Which I assume is going to be this. Look at the ceiling. I've not looked at the ceiling yet. Satisfying sound effects. Okay. What is the logic? There's got to be an external piece of information for that, surely. Probably in here. Do you know Michelangelo in the Sistine Chapel? He worked flat out. Okay. Tumbleweed goes across the screen. So I'm after a 3-digit code. Oh dear. 'Cause I could just see that being a 2. That's sort of a 5. You could sort of squint and see a 6, an 8. I don't know, a 7. I've not a clue. So I need to just take only 2 of the things into account. Okay. What if I only take yellow, sort of whatever that colour is, and whatever that colour is? I am struggling with those colours, I will say. They're all quite pastel-y. I'm going to have to take certain subsections of it, aren't I? It feels like that's the only puzzle left as well. No, it isn't though, but there's that. Well, worth a try. This is giving a 3-digit number. Oh, okay. So it's giving a sequence: green, pink, yellow, and because that's a horizontal slat, that's a horizontal slat, that's a horizontal slat. So it's that, and that. So that's what that's determining. So I need to find on that cage green, pink, yellow, and here green, pink, yellow. That is a 5. Then we're after. He says writing down 5. Green. It's got to be a 7, hasn't it? I don't think there's anything else that it can be. Sort of light green, turquoise, pink. Where's it going to be? Let's brute force. Let's look at that third one. Green, beige, green, different green, orange. Because it's not going to be the start, is it? Because I think then that won't be anything. I think then that'll be the second one. There isn't a pink there. It's got to be something. green. Ah, okay. It's there. It's a 2. It's here, 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 here. So it's 5 something 2. So therefore it has to go here. But there isn't a green. Yes, there is. There's green, and there's that. But then the pink is on the other side. But I think it's a 2. A 5 something 2. It's got to be a 7, surely. Yeah, I think it's there. Yeah, it is. There matches that middle. 572. Balls! Oh, balls. Balls! Okay, right. So, okay, so we have... I need to take a screenshot of that. It is turnabout, yeah. Sun and fire. Touch. Rain and moon. Touch. Lightning and moon, no touch, and sun and rain, no touch. Okay. So sun and fire must go down here because they need to touch. Rain and moon need to touch. Well, so we can just put that one in there. Lightning and moon do not touch, so therefore moon must go down here. And now it's just the combination of these. Sun and rain do not touch, so the only way that that can work is if I swap both pairs. Compass! Is it going to give me a 3, sequence of 3? West, north, east. Spin! West, north, east, 357. Ooh! A note from Professor Powell. Dear Joseph, today marks your final exam to become a wizard. Discovering this note indicates you've aced the initial test. Congratulations, so this is the exam. To succeed in the exam, locate the hidden trophy within the school. Your next clue awaits in the library. Seek the brooch and the answer will unfold. Best of luck. I would have loved it if exams did this. No 3 hours sitting in a dusty hall with a pen with just paper in front of you. No. Much more interesting. Seek the brooch and the answer will unfold.
Great. First test passed. It was easier than I expected.
You didn't
now
know it was
I'd
a
better
test.
Go to the library.
You didn't know it was a test. Anyway. I don't know where I'm going. Is it just, am I going out of here? Apparently so. Okay.
The brooch must be very well hidden in the library. It will not be easy to find.
Well, that's the point, isn't it? We're in the library. I could just sit here and read. I have so many books that I want to read, though, that I don't want to add to that pile. A to D, 1 to 6. Fair. Probably number of books in particular pigeonholes. Vector, you would hate this. Look at that. They're higgledy-piggledy. You would hate this. This needs organising. Vector, get down here immediately. Sort it out. Maybe it's just under... maybe is the brooch in B and 6 letters, so it's B6. No, it is not. This is very true. It would keep you occupied for a bit. Also, naked flame in the library. No. No, thank you. What have we got here? Okay. We have some symbols, which mean Precisely nothing. I do give off a weird pong, Arch Davidson, so that's very true. Okay. So it's red and blue, and we've got all these interesting things. Now, I'm not going to brute force it, because it could be jammy. The first one I put in would inevitably be correct, but we want to know why. So, scroll, weird thing. Sort of like a kerosene lamp. Scroll and lamp. Appears to be a changing picture. But when you step away from it, it doesn't change. Does it, if I turn it into the lamp and then run away? Oh no, it is changing on the wall. Okay, fine. Interesting. Interesting. Have a clock. Again, 3:15. Yeah, 10:15. That's suspicious. Look at that arrangement. 1, 3. 8, 7. There was a coffee cup there, or something, a cauldron, something there. So 1, 3, 8, and a witch's hat. And 24 and a broom. So I should probably write that down. Broom, 24. Cauldron, 87. Is that a wand? Is that what that's meant to be? 13. And just the number 8 for the hat. Okay. No idea what that means yet. Okay, so those match the cubby holes. But why and what? A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I take so many notes, most of which are meaningless in this. I've written down a raid phrase as well, but I can't find it in amongst all my things. S&M is worth 5. There's my raid message. So we've got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 at different points. And then is it going to be... I mean, why is it 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? It's just going to be the number of books in each one. That is my hypothesis there. So I'm going to have a quick run around. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, okay. Okay. There's a transformation or something. There's a roaring fire. There's... Okay. So we're being given a number system as well. Oh no. Oh no. There's colours. Ah! Make the information stop. Okay, so we had here. We had an O in D3, and that's just one. One book. We had a 1 here, and that is 2 books. Aha. So we had a 2 here, and that's 3 books. We had a 3 here. That one is 3 books. Hang on. How many books are there in there? No, that is 2. There are 3 books in there, and there's a 4 in here in B4, and there are indeed 4 books. They're all bad. They're all bad. Colours are worse. Colours are worse. I've got those red and blue dots. Oh no! There's another one. Why is my reaction today just, oh no? Make it stop! I tell you what, that is my reaction at work at the moment. Just make it stop. Just, we are really busy with work. We're just trying to get ahead and publish all of the puzzles throughout the rest of 2024. Oh dear. And doing that before Christmas is hard and it's not going to happen. But never mind. So here, D3 also has one book. C1 also has 3 books. A1 only has 1, but it had 2 on the other side. B4, 4 heckin' chonkers there. And C5, 1. So is it going to be the total number of books on that? Oh, but this is, well, to be fair, there'll be many puzzles out there. So, oh no, how is this going to change? So there's a lamp that changes into a quill. To be fair, there'll be lots of puzzles out there. So if ours aren't available for any reason, it won't be the end of the world. But I mean, we'll get there. Okay, so we can give him a gem. Globe that... Okay, so there's a globe becomes a book. Will it make me ill? Will it make me... What is that? New in inventory. Puzzle piece. D. I suspect there's at least 3 others. So I can look at my inventory. Okay. Can I actually look at my inventory? No. I can only look at what I have. I can't look at the things that I actually have. No! Make it stop! Oh, there's another 3 here in C1. There's another 2 in A1. Is there 4 in C4? Yeah. D3 has got none here. None here. And C5 has 1. What does it mean? What does it mean? Coloured things. I hadn't seen it. Oh, okay. Right. So we know that the quill becomes the lamp and vice versa. This, it's not a lamp, it's whatever that is. So we're going to have to get all these associations. Are these fixed? These are fixed, thank goodness. There's something that becomes a book, and a book that becomes something. We have the globe, and that becomes a book. No, a quill becomes a lamp. So that's like that. A scroll becomes a lamp. So those 2 might swap, but those are the 2 that definitely connect with that. Hang on. Scroll and... What have I got? Globe and book, Dan. Globe and book. Get in there. And then that will go there, and then that will go there. Or the other way around. If I've got it right. I mean, that is some... some brute forcing that I probably shouldn't have done. But all the pictures will... So there'll be a globe that goes to a candle. Some sunglasses that go to a quill. That will be here. Look, quill sunglasses. It's right here. And what did I just walk past on my left-hand side? I can't look. I can't look. Hey. A1 has got another 2. C1 has got a 2. D3 has got none. B4 has got 3. But what does it mean? C5 has got... creepy bookshelf. Oh, more of these. Okay. So we've got that and that, and that's part of our numbering system. Can I interact with them? No, it's just getting a better look at them because I'm blind. Okay. See, that candle should go to a globe. There you go. I knew that. More things there. So we should probably look at those colours downstairs. Okay. Okay. What did this actually do? We solved it, sure. What did it give me? I missed those as well earlier, didn't I? I missed those as well. Let me check for any other tables. No, I think that's good. So I should have that one. Yeah, I got that one. Did a thing downstairs. Yeah, I'm heading there anyway. Because I think it's time to get some colours going. Oh, yes, it did that. Yes. Okay, so I need to spell out Caitlin Ulicel? So I need it to start in the top left and have a blue. And then bottom middle and have an A in red. And then I, red, top right. There you go. T, so it's going to start red, top left. L, yep. Y, yes. N, good. And then Ulicel, U goes here, so we need a blue in the middle. L, yep, red, and on the left-hand side. And then Y up top, good. And SEL is an S, bottom left, blue. It's going to be this one.
A secret room.
A room!
Surely the brooch is in here.
I bet it's not. Okay, good. What time is it? It is currently always 10:15. At either night or morning. Something is missing. Yes, now if only I had 3 more, because I've got 1 puzzle piece. I'm assuming it will let me interact when I have all the puzzle pieces, but it looks like I have to jiggle the things about and make sure that all the waters go here, all of the fires go here. We are doomed, my friends. Place your bets now. Oh. Oh no, it's the sort of puzzle I hate as well. Okay. I looked at that table earlier. There's probably at least 1 more. I feel like there'll be 4 tables. Maybe, if we're lucky. Okay, what was this? Oh, so what the heck is that about? Okay. Okay. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try something. And it's going to be 1. I'll explain what it is if it works. If it doesn't work, I'm raving mad. I'm raving mad. Okay. I was going for... So... In A2, most of them had 2 books, but one of them had 1 there. So what if it was the different number? Most of them had 3 books in this cubbyhole, but one of them had 2. And then I was going in this order, but maybe, of course, I could go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, but then it would just be... it would just be 1... It would just be 1, 2, 1, 2... and 3. Okay, yeah, mad. What if it's the total number? No, some of them had more than 10. Okay. I didn't look at the colours. I said I was going to look at the colours. I'll look at the hat puzzle in a second, but let's have a quick look at the colours. So we have here the history of the powerful wizards. Margaret Sullivan. Okay, so I now need to match the stone to the people. So Margaret Sullivan will have blue, which is Coraline. Always stood up for great intelligence. Her students considered her a source of knowledge greater than any encyclopedia. So there'll be a book or something next to her. Ludwig is the Luminaria, so that's yellow. And he had empathy and patience. Am I going to need to know when they were born? Because they are written there. Could be. His students said they could always trust them with their problems, and he listened carefully, so he was a good listener. Orion, who's the Viridian, which is green. Communication and charisma, persuasion. So charisma, persuasion, and then finally William Hartley, Pyraxis, which is red, Pyrus from fire, you know. There was no braver and more daring person than he. He was always ready to help anyone in need. His students said he put his heart into everything he did. He put his heart into his lasagna. It tasted disgusting. So brave heart. I've just written Braveheart down. Now I'm thinking of Scotland. Okay. So I know that 6 triangles equals 6. And that 6 is... well, that is 1 then, I assume, because 6 triangles is 6. So that plus 1 is that. You add them together like that. But how much is that worth? And how much is a square worth? And how much is a circle worth? Books. It's all in the books. Okay. Something is missing. Huh. Okay. So the hat behind me had the number 8. The cauldron had the numbers 8 and 7, which adds up to more than 10. Broom had 2 and 4, which adds up to 6. The magic wand had 1 and 3, which adds up to 4. Yeah, that's not right. Okay. There's a scroll up there. Okay. Going back up here, let's have a look at those busts. I can't not say that with a smirk. I'm so sorry. We're gonna... oh, right. One had heart, so we're going to put the thing where his heart is. This was a good speaker. So this is the speaker. We need charisma, so that's green. You are the Viridian person. You are the only woman, so you are Margaret. You are blue. You're intelligent. Of course, we're going to put that in your brain. So where are we sticking it here? In a listener, so he's Ludwig, so listener for yellow. And then the last one must be the heart, yes. Brave, so we're putting the red in the heart. I, why I have made all these lovely notes, and now I have to go around and go and look in these other cubby holes. Now, which cubby holes are we actually interested in? So that's why we're told 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, because they've all got a number around that number of books, but not every cubbyhole has that number of books. That in D3 they don't all have 0 books, but most of them do, but some of them don't. So you have to go around all of them and find out the most common number in A3, B1, B6, C4 and D5. Glad someone is. So annoying. Okay, I'm off to count some books. B1 has got 5. A3 has 2. It's going to be quite boring. B6 has got 3. C4 has got 4. And D5 has got 2. Where is the other one down here? Oh, it was across from the fire, wasn't it? There we go. I need a map, and it's not a complicated thing. B1 has got 4. See, that's different to 5, which it was before. A3 has got 2. C4 has got 4. D5 has got none. And B6 has got 2. Yes, lots of differences going on there, so I'm going to have to wander around. B1 has got 2. What? I haven't had a single commonality there. A3 has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just insane. B6 has got 4. C4 has got 1. D5 has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Too many. Some of these better agree at the end of this because I'm otherwise irritated. B1 has got 3. None of those agree. That's irritating. A3 has got 1. C4 has got 2. D5 has got probably 3. And C6 has got 1. No, B6 has got 1. That's cheeky. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. No. Don't tell me it's not. Like, I must have done it right. But there must be a thing going on. So, in the grid downstairs, there was the big number 2 in square A1. In this square of A1, there are 2 books. But across the 4 bookshelves, there was a 2, a 1, a 2, and a 2. So that's mostly 2s, but it was 1, 1. So that's why I think there's a 2 there, because it's usually 2. But this B1, for example, has got a 2, 3, a 4, and a 5 across the 4 bookshelves. Is it just going to be the largest number? Okay. So that... No, that is not going to be this puzzle. That's not this puzzle. It's this puzzle here. So that, the shelves had 1, 2, 2, and 2. For this 3, they had 2, 3, 3, and 3. For here, they had 0, 0, 1, 1. For this one, they had 3, 4, 4, 4. And for this one, they had 1, 1, 1, 2. For A3, 1, 2, 2, 5. So it could be 2, because there are 2 2s there. That's fine. But this B6, 2, 3, 4, 5. No commonalities. What? What's your thought, Vecna? What? I have misunderstood the diagram. Right. Yes, I need to find the bookcase that has the 0 there, the one book in there. Only one of the 4 bookcases will have that exact layout. And then using that layout, I then look at that bookcase and go A3, B1, C, B6, C4. Okay, good. Now, luckily, I think I've written my notes in such a way that I can do that. I think A3 should have 1. This is dangerous. B1 should have 3. B6 should have 5. Damn. And C4, genuinely nervous here too. And the last one, D5, should have 3. Curses! Okay, but we need to find the 0, 2, 3, 4, 1. So let's just go round. It's going to be upstairs. I'm going to call it now. In fact, based on my notes, it is the first one we came up to upstairs. Is this the one with 0 in D3, 1 in C5, 2 in A1, 3 in C1, and 4 in B4? It is. So I now need... I might have just written... I think I've just written this down. Yeah, there you go. I think that's a... Yeah, so B1 is 2... B6 is 1, 2, 3, 4. A1. No, A3. I know what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C4 has got 1. And D5 has got 6. Yeah, so my notes were not consistent. Bad Dan. Bad Dan. But I didn't know what I was looking for. So let's go back over here. Why does it have to be as far away from the stairs as you could possibly get? 5, 2, 4. Oh, I just think I looked at the wrong corner in my notes. 4, 1, 6. Ha! A cube! A little piece of cubiness. Okay. 2 more of those to find. Okay. Okay. So hat, cauldron, broom, wand. And that says 8, 7. That says 1, 3. But that only says 8. And that's where things sort of fall down. I mean, that is also true, Arch. And I don't understand the numbering system yet. I think a triangle is 1, but what is that? Is that, say, base 6? Or base 10 or something? No, because there's 4 different shapes: the circle, the square, the triangle, the line. Oh, there you go. The quill that becomes something else. It becomes that weird lampy thing. How many digit on the dials? 2, so you can go up to 99. Oh, I see. Yep, they go all the way up to 9. And also with that, but there's something missing. It's whatever this weird piece is. So it feels to me like that piece will come out of the weird twisty-turny knobbly puzzle. Oh no, yes, I think. Because one of the hidden pieces is going to be in there, so that's piece number 3. Where's the 4th piece going to be? Books are probably telling us something about the relationship. Something is missing. If we look at our inventory, yeah, we've got 2 pieces so far. Oh, there's one right there. Okay, so we now know where the final missing piece is. Okay. It's the number puzzle. That's where we are at the moment. I think. It was. Oh, yeah. And it was only because I sort of walked past it and a circle appeared. I went, oh, I don't remember that. Oh, that'll be why. So I have some books that I've written down. But I don't know what they mean in terms of the circle, square, triangle, line. I feel like we should be able to do this. You mean the number puzzle with the symbols, don't you? Rather than whatever this is. Well, there's 6 triangles, and that equals 6, but there's... So therefore, a triangle equals 1. That's what I have taken from that. And you can combine symbols just by writing over them over the top of each other. So we know that this is at least 7. Or in fact, probably 8, because if it was 7, it would be a triangle on top of each other. Because you can't write triangles on top of each other. Is this going to be multiples of 6 or something? It's going to be like 12? Or 60? Or 36? Or 0? Go on, go for a hint. Yeah, let's go for a hint if you think you've got this. Yeah. It's the calendar puzzle all over again. Let's have a look. How does that? But what's the I worth? That's. You found it? Yes, I have found a number of books with symbols on them. So that was what one of them looked like. There was an I up there, and then a triangle, and a triangle. There was one that was triangle, two lines, and a circle, and so on and so forth. So triangle is worth 1. You're absolutely right, Ken. If triangle is worth 1, but just what is everything else worth? Across the 6 books, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 6 triangles. So count up the number of symbols on each on the 6 books in total. Right? Is it counting? Is it bloody counting? So there were 6 triangles. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 eyes, 9 lines. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles, and there were how many squares? 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. Does that make sense? 9 and 5 is 14, and 6 and 4 is 10. 24 symbols. That's good. Okay. Bloody counting. Okay, there were 6 triangles and 9 lines, so that's 15. All except triangles, that's 18. Oh, damn it. All except the lines, there were 9 lines, so that's 15. I think. 4 plus 5 plus 6, yes, that's 15. And then all except the circles, so 19. There you go, and that gives us the weirdly shaped piece. Hate counting. Oh, right, okay, so the hat was just the number 8. The wand was indeed 13. The broom was 24. And the cauldron was 87. Good, so that's there. So therefore, 3827 should be our number. We just take some of the first digits, some of the last digits, but 3, 8, 2, and 7. Okay. So that tells us which digits we can discard when we get to this. So hat is 8. Cauldron 87, so it becomes the 7. Broom, we take the 2. This becomes 3. There we go. Oh yes, I'll want to know some of these, Catnip. Counting, I hate counting. It's gonna be up there. Okay, right, we go over here. Twiddle time. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't actually matter. Okay, there we go. That's okay. That is cromulent, and let's move that around there, and then oh bugger. What is not right? Why have I done that way around? Please, will someone explain to me why? Goodness knows why I did it that way. At least he's being methodical about it.
A serpent brooch.
A brooch!
In the entire castle, there is only one place that has snakes. The potions laboratory. I should go there now. All
right then, that's an assumption. Yes, I would like to pick up the brooch. Apparently, I cannot. Apparently, it's just a clue to tell me where to go. Fine. I have broached the brooch. We must away. Be gone. There we are. There's the door. That's half of the battle these days. There we go. We have escaped from the Libri.
Let's look for the next clue.
Oh, yes. May as well. Celestial dynamics. Okay, so this is the potions laboratory. If there's counting involved, You can rely on me to be cross. You could even count on me. Okay, we have some symbols. That top one being from Celestial Dynamics, is it? You go to bit this counting. Yeah, that'd be annoying. That maybe not be Celestial Dynamics. Anyway, there's things. There's things. I need a potion making book. Of course I do. Spellcasting. We're going to need a key for that. What have we got here? First, I need some vials. Okay, we're going to put things in order. Today's lesson's bugs. Okay. Is this just telling us which bug is A, which is B, which is C, which is D? Because it says there are 3 Ds, so that is D. 2A, so that is A, but then you have to work out C and H. I think that's telling us things like that. No, I'm not counting. That's not counting. But yes, I'll come to that when I have to work out what I need to know. Like if there's 4 particular letters that I need to know. Ooh. Like C, F, B, and E. Okay. C, F, B, and E. Okay. Oh boy, right. So we know from... I'm going to come at this because I want... I can't point. Okay, I'll just have to pretend that I'm pointing. In that far right column, we know what A is. A is that one with the bugs like that. C, we get from the 4th column if we know what A is, and we know what A is, so it is the butterfly. So C is a butterfly. B, we need F first. Okay. No, we need to work out what B is. So B is either the stick insect or the ladybug. We need to work out what J is. And it's the only one in common between columns 3 and 4. Good evening. This is good, actually. I am enjoying it. I didn't know whether it'd be any good or not. Mostly, I'd say I'm good 2/3 of the way through, given that I was told it took about 2.5 hours according to How Long to Beat. So, run away if you don't want spoilers. Do this. But yeah, it's a good game. I'm enjoying it. So we know because the stick insect is common to both columns 3 and 4 that must be A. And therefore it is the ladybug. No. What is there one of in... If I got that the wrong way round. We know that C is the butterfly. B, there's one of in column 3. And 2 of in column 1. So if I could just compare those. Yeah, B is the ladybug. B is the ladybug. I have buried it for future shenanigans, and I'll catch up with it later. So therefore, F is the other one in column 1 that has 2 of them, and it's the sort of weird fly thing, wide fly. And now I also now need E, where there's 3 E's in column 2. It is the horrible spider. So I now know those. So I need 2 of these. I need 1 F, the wide fly. I need 2 ladybugs. No, 3 ladybugs. And 1 spider-rooney. I've got a bug potion, and you can't stop me. Has it quit? No! Well, I can't recommend it if it does that. Steam. It says stop. No, I must have somehow alt-tabbed out. How did that happen? Sorry, I'm going to just rearrange my windows. Right. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, I think I gave it the potion, so now I can. There we go. If I'd have tried to, it would have nibbled my fingers if earlier. If I'd have tried. What do we got here? A pot.
Looks like that I need a potion to accelerate the growth of flowers.
And we have here 4 things. Top, second, third, fourth. 2, 1, 4, 2. See, there has to be some form of muppetry. I can't not do a stream and have no muppetry. Okay. Okay. You probably can't hear the background music, but there is a little bit of like chiming and things going on. Do I have to press them in the correct order? Okay, so I need their orientations. Because if I remember rightly, I remember looking at the glass like that and thinking, huh, that's weird. Now, what is making it do that? What is going on? Something. Okay, have I got a virus or something? That's the next question. What is doing that? This is all kinds of fun. But one thing I will do is turn the volume up very slightly. Thank you, Citrix. Is that what you were doing? You've just... Stupid thing. Okay, let's take a look at the orientations over here, though. So the snaky boy, snake head, and then that goes around there. Feather down, scroll with that up. Wand that way, potion with like that, and then the cauldron at a jaunty angle. Oh, I could, yeah, screenshot would have been useful there. Right. And then turn the whole bloody thing upside down. Okay. So the scroll, because that fleur-de-lis was upside down, the scroll, which was like that, I now do 180 degrees. That's actually correct. Is that the potion? Yes, that's the potion that is going down to the left. The jaunty angle of the thingy, I have no idea what the hell that squiggle is, so we'll move on from that. What the hell is that? No, I've just written the letter D. Oh no, that's the snake. Okay, so the snake, but the snake head was to the left, which means it needs to be to the right. Oh, I'm not quite sure where that is. Let's take a look at that. It doesn't seem to work. Okay, well, we'll come back to the snake. So that, of course, has to go that way. The ruins need to go that way. There we go. Wow. Witching Flowers book. Yeah, for some reason, the snake, I decided not to draw the snake. I just drew a little curve and went snake. But then I couldn't read my own writing. Witching Flowers book. So is that going to go here? Is that the book? Yes, it is. Well, there's some stuff. Interesting with that going on. Top, second, third, fourth. Or possibly the other way around. Like you put this, you put some Draco Squamai at the bottom. Like layer it. So it might actually be first, second, third, fourth. But which potion do I need? We were told that we wanted this, didn't we? Oh, what? Oh goodness. Okay, so it's 2142. So I also need that number of each particular ingredient. Good. But now, so I needed a plant that could grow or something. So I should read the text. Become what you want to be. Nobody will know who you really are. Yes, you are ugly, but with this potion, you can change for 24 hours. Drink this and enjoy some extra luck for the next few hours. Love problems. Drink this and your crush will fall in love with you. I genuinely don't like reading. Sorry, I need to phrase that differently. I struggle to read. I do not know what has changed in the past 2 to 3 years, but if I'm now presented with a big block of text, my mind goes, I can't read it. And it's ruined reading for me. I struggle to read. And I have so many books here on this shelf. I've got at least 20 books. A lot of Brandon Sanderson material that I want to get through. And I get a book and I just go, I can't. And I've got no idea why. And it's incredibly disappointing. It's like, it affects puzzle solving as well. Get a block of text. So even that this is enough text for me, it's very annoying. I don't know why. It slightly concerns me. Anyway, enough about my mental concerns. I'm glad, Michael. Is it new for you, or have you always been like that? Because I never used to be like that. I used to be text galore, absolutely fine. But now it's like, text? No. If I go into a museum, I will not read anything. I'll poke the things, I'll try on the clothes, and then I get escorted out of the cloakroom. But, no, Coolio, but I wouldn't be I was going to say I wouldn't be surprised if I have it, because I mix letters and numbers up all the time, but I'm a very keen puzzler, so it's probably fine. I don't know. Anyway, this potion can be used to cure colds or to burn your enemy. You choose. Use it to accelerate the growth of living beings. Very useful for plants. Well, that's probably what we should do then. Everybody lies. Force anyone to tell you the absolute truth. Get superhuman strength that allows you to bend metal easily. Well, it'll be this one then. Now, according to the plant, we need 2 of the top material, 1 of the second, 4 of the third, and 2 of the second. Good evening. Good evening, David. And it's new for me. It's like the past 2 or 3 years, and I can't read. I've gone into audiobooks. Thank heavens for audiobooks, because I can actually get through the stuff. And I think there's a debate. Some people say that audiobooks is not reading. Absolutely not. You're still going through the work, whether it's the printed word or listening to it. It is still reading. It is still going through the story, and that is what the experience is. So I will very much bang that drum, he says, as a keen audio. I fell asleep whilst I was listening to an audiobook last night, and I woke up. It was on a timer, so I obviously just dipped out for a couple of minutes and I went, they weren't there before. What was the... Confused the hell out of me. Okay, so top 2 of these, 1 of these, 4 of these, and 2 of these. So I assume we put this in at the bottom because we need to layer it. So, gingerbread radix. 4 of this, Arania Telam. 1 Unicornus Cornu. And 2 Serpens Veneno. No? Okay, so the other way around. So 2 of those. 1 of the Unicornus. 4 of the this. And 2 of that. There we go. Oh, Deal Vent has gone badly. I am loving the drama. Deal Vent is a month-long game of Deal or No Deal. And, well, we had a big crash, so the things are really small now. But there's drama. We could still get to the top of the game, but we're going to have to be really lucky. It is very tense. Plants! Anyway, dealvent2024.com for the current board and setup. Why do I want this plant? It must be the plants themselves. So we've got 1 yellow, 2 pink. I can count, you see. Oh, you're that Michael. I hadn't put... Of course you are. Yes. Oh, Michael. Oh, Michael. Oh, yeah. Unlucky is what I'll say to that. Unlucky. No, you haven't. I don't think you're going to get one. I don't think you're going to get one because it'd be. I just don't have the time. Could I? Could do it tomorrow. I'm not gonna. Don't think I'm gonna. Sorry. Right. What is this about? Okay. So I need to make these 6 here. So to make that red one, that's dead easy. I just pour 3 units of red into here. That's fine. But for green, I need that. So that is 3. So I need an even fuller 3. So I need. So I just need 4 of that. Okay, so that would just be that and that, I think. The yellow. 3 of yellow. Let's just put that in there. 4 of purple. So I probably need 2 red and 2 green. I can do that. That's alright. 4 of orange. Don't have enough red, do I? I don't have any green either. Oh no, I do have green. I don't have... I have too much of things. Can I reset this one? Yes, I can. It's been very annoying. Very annoying. Right, purple. 2 red. 2 of that. Can I... If I... Right, just going to test something. Does it have to be equal? No, it doesn't. It just has to be any combination of those 2 colours. So it doesn't have to be an equal weighting. Okay. That may change things. So green, to get to 2, I need 1 blue and 1 yellow. That is the only way of making it. That has to happen. Orange. So it's red and yellow. Then purple, red and green. And then it is primary colours. So if I put that there, that's fine. Then that goes there and that goes there for a full green. I need a red that'll do that. Okay, so we need the orange. The purple. So the purple is the only one that uses this. That goes in there and we need a 1 of that. And then we combine everything else and we should mix it together. There we go. And that does what? Gives us magic vials. Woo! That's going to go over here, though. Oh. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, right. Okay. Oh, no. Green. So red plus that is 1 heavier than green. Red plus... What is that? Cyan, maybe? Is 1 heavier than green. Blue? Turquoise. Yes, this is comparative counting. And now if I do this one instead, so I know that yellow is 4 heavier than cyan. And we only need comparative. So yellow, I'm just writing this down, is heavier than cyan by 4. Again, do that and put the green. So that's 9. So that is another well, I can at least do purple. I just can't remember the exact figure. And yellow is even more. Well, sorry, orange. See? Colours. Okay. So we know that this is lighter than that, which is lighter than that, which is lighter than that. Ha! Ha! Okay. Yeah, so that should tell us about red, shouldn't it? So red is heavier than that. So red is at least heavier than that. Yeah, okay. So now to compare it to yellow, if I do that and that and that, it doesn't matter what the result is, it's 8. But I'm now going to do the same but put red in instead. Red is less heavy than yellow. So I think that has given us a pretty solid 5 out of 6. Purple and orange, but we don't know where in any of this green lies. So what we do is just slot in green 1 by 1 and find that my maths is wrong. Hang on, green's got to be quite heavy because it's the same as 2 of the others. See, my maths is entirely wrong. Yeah, bugger. Right. Can I, if I put... No, okay. Right. But I will go through that logic again. So let's just start with that. So that is slightly heavier than green. But now, that is much heavier than green. So yellow is 4 heavier. I did put it the right way around. Yellow is 4 heavier than cyan. And then, because that was a difference of 5, that's now a difference of 9. So that purple is 4 heavier than yellow. So that was a difference of 9. It's now a difference of 13, I think. Yep, so yellow is... orange is heavier than yellow. Okay. Let's just sort of reverse it. Let's put a green and a red in here. Just... So that is 3. Now 2 the other way. So red is 5 lighter than which one? I've lost the memory of the colours. Because that's green. Green and red. Oh, orange. Green and red. Orange. 3 that way. Green and cyan. 2 that way. So red is 5 heavier than cyan, which puts it the other side of yellow. That is where I went wrong. That is where I went wrong. That gives us 5, and then I could try and brute force it. What's the colour that I need? I still need green. Okay. So purple, orange and green. Whoa! Okay. Purple, orange and green. I didn't want that. I wanted the green on the left-hand side, you twerp. So let's go to purple here. So red and green, purple. And now we do... And that was a 7. Red and cyan, purple, 0. So green is different by 7, and I can't remember which way around. It's got to be heavier. So that would put it there. Okay, so that would mean that this is the lightest, if I pick up the right one. And then it's yellow. And then it's red. And then I think it's green. Not happy with that. Purple and orange. There was some essentially simultaneous equations. Okay, I need to poke some walls. Poke the wall. I could screenshot it. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. Nothing. He's gone dotty. He's gone dotty. Okay, so potion, and now I need to... Is it going to be here? Which bit of the walls am I going to be poking? Ha. Okay, there. So that's your top line. So it's going to be there. There. Oh, maybe not. I can't go too low. And then that. And then that. Yeah, no, can't. So, starting one line up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Da, da. Ugh. No. I would expect 5 different symbols, right? Wandering over here. Just taking another thingy of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Those two. And then nothing up the top. Okay, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it has to be these 6 rows, I reckon. This one has to be that one. It has to be that one and that one. And then that one. Then that one. No! Which one am I doing wrong? And then slight overlap to these two. Nothing on this row. Then that. It's going to be this one. Hello, Cyril. Maybe there is an order. What have I not looked at? Maybe there is a set 1 to 5. Oh, hello. I should look at this. That's the book I got earlier. Yeah, let's have a look at this. It's going to be a set order. Clematis. The size of the flowers change with the seasons. Leaves twist and curl around, supporting structures to anchor the plants as it climbs. The woody stems are quite fragile. Okay. Now that plus that. What does that mean? Because I think I'm talking about this plant over here. So I need to look at flowers, leaves, stems. Flowers, leaves, stems. There's 3 flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flowers. Counting, not more counting. Leaves. I mean, there's just many leaves. And stems was 2 stems, I guess, but there's too many leaves. How am I meant to count that? Because I made you grow. And I've got a 4, 7, 5 here. Why have I got a 4, 7, 5? I can try 4, 7, 5 with flowers would be 4. 5 would be what has just happened. Leaves would be 5 and 7. But is it just that? It isn't that. Fold? Why am I folding? Am I a laundry assistant? Good evening to you all. Good evening. Good evening, Ash. How was the 10th day of Quizmas? What were you playing tonight? I think it was the 10th day. I took a quick look through your announcement and then went, I can't remember anything. What were you playing? Was it Poker Face? Are there pages? This is a good question. Oh, no. Ah, right. So I need... So I need to look at the plants I grew earlier. Look at that. So we've got the roses and we've got whatever that weird yellow thing is. Take those two flowers into consideration and add the numbers together. Right. Poker Face for Christmas. That's good. Fault. Did you have the 10, 9? You must have done. Knowing you, you absolutely would have done. It's the best bit about Poker Face. Good. Good. Oh, I'm very pleased to hear it. How are you doing, Ash? I hope your Christmas is going very well. Rose. Oh, is it a peony rather than a rose? No, it is a rose. There you go. So flowers would be 3. Leaves is going to be 1, and stems going to be 5. Looking for the yellow flowers. Looking for the yellow flowers. Oh. The only yellow things but that's not right. Let's have another look over here. I'm glad. That sounds like a lot of fun. And I'm sorry that I wasn't there, but I was busy doing my own thing here. Is it going to be that? If you're new, hello, I am Dan. I'm a variety streamer. I do various quizzes, games, and puzzles a few evenings a week. I guess it is that. So the flowers is 2, the leaves is 1, and oh no, then that an 8 and a 5 for the stems. That doesn't work. But what else could it be? Have I been a Muppet, chat? I mean, yes, we know I have been a Muppet. Flowers is 2, leaves is 1, stem there would be 8, and it just doesn't work. Yes, you joined me for my last week of streaming before Christmas. On Wednesdays I do a game. And this is Mystic Academy Escape Room. I think we're most of the way through, about 3/4 of the way through. Probably another half hour or so to go. But I'll be doing crosswords tomorrow. I do puzzles on a Tuesday usually, but of course Christmas is now going to get in the way. As ever. Okay. Right. Do we agree, chat? One of them is this rose. And the flower for that is 3. The leaves for that is... I've got the leaves for that is 5. And the stem is 1. And then if you flip those two numbers, actually it's absolutely fine. So, the flowers is 3 for this, 2 for the other one, for a total of 5. The leaves, 5 for this one, 1 for the other one, that's 6. Stem here is 1, 8 for the other one, so it's 9. There we go. Aha. Okay, and this finally allows us to work out why I wasn't getting it right. So, with the puzzle on the wall. So we'll just need to work out the correct order next. Oh, it's a Trivial Pursuit wedge thingy there on the right hand side. Order. Okay. So we know the first one is going to be, well, one of them that's going to be, he's gone dotty again, but that's going to be brick 5. This one here is going to be brick 3. This one here is going to be brick 1. This one here is going to be brick 4, and then this one, yeah, is going to be brick 2. Perfect. So, what? That's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. That doesn't feel right. That's on the wrong row for a start, and 5 will be up here, which is wrong. Muppetry. Also wrong. Yes, absolutely. 1. No, it's the wrong thing, isn't it? Is it on the right thing? Let me just wait 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's got to be this. There we go. That's what was confusing me. 2, 3, 4, and 5. A room! Yet more rooms. Okay, let's take a look and see what we've got. We've got some probably AI-generated art. Boo! Sylvanus, 1821 to 1910. Peasgood, so we're going to need to know probably when each was born or died. Osric, Finn. Who are you? Bartholomew. Chest of drawers. Some books. Another one there. I think we didn't unlock the previous cabinet, did we? Okay. So why are some letters written in blue? That's my current thing. We have 6 spaces for each of these, and there are, I assume, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 6 portraits. So we know Idris, Orion. Ah, there are 2 vowels in Idris. There are 3 vowels in Orion. There are 4 vowels in Arsenius. So we need to put them in order from least vowel-y to most vowel-y. So Sinistra is 3. Sylvanus is 4. Peasgood is many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Osric is 2. Finn is 1. Bartholomew, I'm assuming, is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So Finn. So we start with 1860 to 1925. 1860 to 1925. You go there. Number 2 was Osric. So I could just write them down, couldn't I? So 1875 to 1989. That's 2. Peasgood is 6. 1822 to 1884. Sylvanus 1, 2, 3, 4. 1821 to 1910. Who are you? You were at Sinistra for 3. Bartholomew 5 will be the last remaining one. 2008, a modern wizard. So we start with Finn, 1860 to 1925, 1875, 1882, 82, 1821 to 1910, 1952, and there we go. Does this give us a printed piece of paper? Wizard printing. Dear Joseph, not every student makes it this far, yet you've skillfully deciphered the clue about the brooch. That was ages ago. You would not have solved this. Interesting, Vecna. What about the vowels? Interesting. As you could see, I was unable to solve some earlier puzzles, so it is we are at least now evenly matched. For the last challenge, head to the dungeon. The last room. Here we go. To discover the trophy and successfully complete.
I am one step away from fulfilling my dream. Let's go to the dungeon.
I think having worked on Only Connect very much helps me go, vowels. Love a good bit of voweling. We escaped the potions class. Last room to go.
The school's dungeon. I had never been here. I hope I don't meet a troll.
Okay, well, we have a shield with some interesting things on. We have candles. Love a good candle. We have here 4 locks. Something is missing. I'm going to suggest 4 keys. Another shield. Is it the same? Nope, different things. I might be able to go up that staircase. Don't know. That might be where I came from. You can see things in there. Oh, okay. I could sort of see the number 9. 9. But, no, there's probably something to do with the shields. Oh, okay. Yes, this is indeed very Harry Potter themed, isn't it? Okay, well, given that there's only... Oh, no, there's another thing here. What's this? Okay, colours. I may need your help, folks. Okay. So let's take a look at the shield that has that in the middle, which is going to be this one. So there's 4 green and 4 pink. I mean, it could relate to this line if you sort of say that that was the innermost circle. Why are they lined up? Can I leave through here? Is there more up here? No, I can't. So yeah, we have the 4 things here, and then these give us colours. So I'm looking for a colour, and it must relate to that. Oh, I see. Green? Okay. If you take the middle, just read that across. Green, pink, something, pink, green. That's a line. That's this line. Green, pink, something, pink, green. It's orange. And this line down here, pink, green, something, pink, green. If there was an orange there, would go here. He says, yes, it would be that one. So that line and that line represents that. So that is orange. That's how that puzzle is working. There is an additional... Oh, I'm assuming yellow is orange. Ah, I'm assuming. So that's how that puzzle is working. Next up, this one. So green, orange, something, orange, green. I think it's this one's going to be pink, isn't it? We got 3 pinks in a row somewhere? No, we don't. Oh no. Green, orange, something, orange, green. Ha, it's got to be this one. Ha, that's fun. It's got to be the green one. So it's that bottom line, and then green, pink, something or other. Yep. Yep. So that is green. The science shield is green. Curly brackets. Good, we'll be able to solve this all in one go. Oh no, okay. No. I think that's the penultimate line, not the bottom line, but the one above it, going down in the shield, and then the other way. So I think it's orange. Am I wrong? I think I might be wrong. Orange. Is it going to be pink? Is it going to be pink? Yes, it's pink because it's lines 1 and 4. So that one's pink. And then we should be able to brute force it. If I'm not a muppet. There we go. Because the other 2 lines... Have they all opened? They've all opened! Oh, shenanigans ahoy. Okay, let's go into the key room. With a slightly creepy, whatever that is, containment thing in here. So, looks like we've been given some equivalencies here. Triangle is red. Square is blue. There was a... get out of my face. Is there a circle at all? Yeah, there's a circle that's purple. Don't know what else this room is doing for us. Oh, look, a hole in the wall. Okay. It can't be it. Is that it? Okay, that's room 1. Room 2. Oh, I'll just put my head and hands in here. This is a spacious cell. It's bigger than my flat. Oh, don't tell me it's counting. Don't tell me it's counting. I need to count them. Right. Oh, hello. And look, there's a weird portally thing for your face. Weird portal for your face. Okay. Doesn't appear from that side, but does appear from the other side. Okay, let's see. Good luck, everyone. Let's see if you can help out with this. Okay, so we've got 1 triangle there. 2, 3. 4. I feel like there's 4 triangles. Good evening, David. I can do that again. 1, 2, 3. 4's looking pretty good, I think. Nice, David. I'll go for 4 triangles. Let's go for squares. What's that? Were you anything? Yeah, you are square. Cheeky sod. You're a square. You're a square. You're a square. You're a square. That's 5. 6. 7. I'm not sure I counted you earlier, but I'll keep you at 4 just in case. So 7 for the squares. This is quite a challenge. It's quite an enjoyable challenge. Like, as in, like, this is properly hard. 2 circles so far. I'm only seeing the 2 circles. I swear there was a 3rd somewhere. So those 2 circles down here. And then I think that's it. Everybody loves counting. Okay. Well, let's give that a go. 4 triangles, 7 squares, 2 circles. No, I've missed one. Let's say I missed a circle. Nah, let's say I missed a triangle. Let's say I missed both. So I missed one of both. No. Oh, he's flailing. Given that I saw 7 of those, and there's nothing bigger than 7. Oh god, he's you know what he's doing. He's gonna run away from that, just in case something else gets added to it. I am just guessing. I am. I swear that there was 4, 7, and 2. Brute force, and then stopping halfway through brute forcing it, so I'll have to do it all again. But okay. Ignis, Stella, Floss, Ignis Verdis, Agasis, Electrum. Okay, interesting. So we'll have some equivalences to do there. It's all about knowing what we need to know at this point. Okay. So, I stick my left arm in there, I stick my head in there, and I stick my right hand in there. It's not that, then. Unless, of course, it's the other way around, sort of from the viewer. So it would be that way around. that way round, and that way round. Nope. Okay. But that would give us a key. There's a green gem above it, interestingly enough. Ah, this is going to have things on it. That also has things on it. And that's... Okay, so that swirl means that's the interesting one. So the swirl in the middle of the other one implies that's the interesting one. So I need a third set of stocks. And I need to find the swirly bit. There'll be a swirly bit in one of these. And that swirly bit is going to be here. Good. Subtle, but it is there. Okay, let's get the key. Over here. So again, I assume it's from the back. That one will definitely be in the middle. Let's have a key. One down. A blue key. What have we got here? Huh, okay. So they all need to end up on a square. So Liney Boy needs to go 2 up and 2 left. Oh, needs to do 5 things. Okay, so we need to move this to one of the things in 2 goes. So one of them must be left, right. One of them must be up, down. So it could, let's say that is 1 up and 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left. That could work. You need 3. Can you go 2 up? No, nothing can go 2 up. Oh, that's interesting. Ah, these ones at the back are difficult to get to. That 3, that's too far. So, you know, I think you've got to hit the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you can't. Not in 2 moves. So you are not one of the back ones. You are not one of the back ones. These 2 must go to the back. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you've got to do it in 2 moves as well. Okay, so you're 4 back, and then either 1, 2, 3 to the left, or 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. Can't be 3 to the left, so it must be 4 to the right. Okay. So you need to end up at the back. You need to end up back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back. And 1, 2, 3, 4 left. So if you go 3 left, 1 there, that's not right, is it? Boo. Feeling so good about those. Apparently it's right. I looked at the wrong one. Nice. But there was logic. There was logic to the others. So that was good. Yes, I looked at the wrong one. Other than that, little piece of puppetry. Excellent. That was a fun little puzzle with proper logic and everything. That's 2 clues down. That's 2 keys down. Will it let us leave? It will not. So we've got to do the bloody counting and whatever this is. One, 2, 3. Counting squares. 4, 5. What if that's just 6? Did I count that one earlier? Maybe that was my mistake. Maybe that's not 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's definitely new. 6. That was my mistake. It's not 7, it's 6. And then the rest can be brute forced. I've just remembered I can run. Have I done any running in this? I have not. 6 of those, and I thought it was 4 red and 2 purple. It was! I just miscounted a blue. There we go. And now, what the heck is this? See, he's running now. 2 hours in, he's running. He's run too far. So I can place them there or there. I don't really know what I'm doing with them. So there's only these 6. Ignis Stellar, Floss, Ignis Verdis, Glass and Electrum. All representing a different colour, of course. But if I put 3 here, then there's only 2 left to go in here. And if I put 3 here, what does it mean for over here? But they are all different colours. Orange, yellow, sort of pink, green, blue, purple. But I've not seen anything relating to this at all. This is very green. Shall I stand in the Iron Maiden? Yes. Another one there. Is that important? So I counted the keys. I solved this. So those 2 puzzles are sort of entirely separate. Green Iron Maidens are a clue for the... Because when you looked through it, you could see a green one? Like I just see the swirly bit. No, if you actually look through the swirly bit at an Iron Maiden, you get to see an extra gem, hence also the floating gem over here. I knew that. I knew that. Yay! Okay, good. Right. Anyway, haven't looked at any of the ceilings. Is there anything in the ceilings? I know, absolutely. Yeah. Is there anything in the ceilings? No. There's another Iron Maiden there. Are they going to be important in some way? I mean, there's an interesting shimmery sound effect from it, but nothing else. Oh, because of the stocks. Fine. We go for a run. And no stocks in here. I've counted everything in there. I don't think there's anything in here. So what is it with the orbs? I don't feel like we have enough information, but we might do. Because, yeah, that would be... So that's that. No. Well, let's just put some things in. And wonder why we bothered. Okay. Taking a step back, what if it's colours in common? So this green is one of those, maybe. So red is either that, that, or that. So red must go in one of those 3. Yellow is either that, or this. So there's a lot of overlap there. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. 1, 2, there's 10 ways of picking 3 from 5. That, or that. So there's a lot of overlap for there as well. An Electra must be this, that, or that. Okay. Okay. So is it that purple must be one of those 3? So let's put purple, say, here. Then blue must be one of those. Green must be one of those. That must be... Except there's 6 here. So there's no yellow. There's no yellow, though. So you must be one of those. And... what? Well, that'll work. That fits. Doesn't do anything. There's a lot of sort of similar iconography here. And the fact that I can put things here is suspicious. So... okay, what if it's the wrong way round? What if this one needs that so fire need and now fire needs that and that. Oh. Okay. So that is fire, which gives us... so we know that actually... oh, that's actually really good. So that's this combination of 3. We don't know which one is which, but we now know that that is that. So I'm going to put that there, and that there. Now let's see if we can find one with that and... so I need... this one and that one. Good. So we can work out what this symbol is with this next trick. So we've got these 2, which are that one, and now we're going to add this one. So we're going to add each of these in turn, and we'll work out which of these 3 is that. There you go. That is now determined. Those are that in some order. We don't know which order. This is... we've eliminated... we're down to 4 possibilities now. Or that was just correct. So there we go. And I love it when a plan comes together. That's our 4th key. Down to 1 possibility indeed. Have we escaped? We have not escaped. That I was not expecting. Okay. A pause, please. What is okay? Why have we got 8 keyholes? What is this? Balatro? Okay. So... I want to put you in there because you go there. I want to put you in here because you go there. So I think it's just going to be putting the locks in and finding out which one is which. So it's just the 2 middle rows. Have I balled this up? Apparently I might have done... heart, club, is it? No. Spade, spade. No. No spade, spades. club. Spade, spade, club, club. Have we got anything that does that? No. But this red one. Diamond, diamond, heart. No. Okay. Top left. Da da da. Okay, nothing there. That matches that. So that's why I've put a red in there. Heart, club. Huh, but that also fits that. So can this... Okay, what if this just means anything? What if it's blank, it could be anything? Okay. So this... I've got as an exact thing for there. But I could also put a blue in for that one with the diamond. What have we got any hearts in this diagonal? Not with a diamond in the bottom right as well. Is that what is going on? Is that your thought, Coolio? That these provide like a wild card. This can't match anything. 2 diamonds on the bottom. No. No. Could go there, but then that doesn't. Oh, no, it's rotated, isn't it? It is. No, it's not. It's not rotated because they're in a line here, so that can't work. So I don't think that can be a thing. I think we've ruled out that one. So this red could go either in either of these top 2. Oh no, hang on. Hang on. These are all the same. These are all the same, but they just rotate round 1 each time. No, that doesn't work for this. Oh no, maybe it does. Yes, okay. So, continue the sequence 1 more. So this goes to this, goes to this, goes to this, goes to what? So this one just goes back to the original because you've rotated it around 4 times. So that's that. This one... this yellow one can only go here or here because this has a blank one here, then here, then here, then here. So the blank one will go in the top left. 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, 2 clubs. So it'll have 2 diamonds next. So it'll have to be this one. So I think that's the yellow. We'll always have blank in the bottom left, so it's either here or here for green. Missing club, diamond. So missing a heart, missing a diamond, missing a heart, missing a diamond. So it's going to be missing a heart. Which that one is. So it's whatever's going on here. 2 are blank, none are blank. 1 are blank, none are blank. So there's going to be a couple of blanks, maybe, like this one here. I think it'll have at least a blank. Oh, it does, yes. That is the same as that. Pattern A, pattern B, literally pattern A, pattern B. So it is this one again. But what is going on with this one? I can see if... Whatever it is, it doesn't matter what it is, must always have the same in the leading diagonal. This and this must be the same. So I bet there's only one. There you are. There's only one that has it in the leading diagonal, and it's that one. So... Nice. Coolio gets it as well. Just, I love those aha moments. Hang on, there's a pattern here.
The trophy is on the other side of the mirror, but I can't pick it up. What kind of spell is this?
Oh, just run into the mirror. Run into the mirror. There were two. It was advancing one suit each time. When will it end? Aha. Ah, that's true. That's true. We're so close. We can see the end. Okay, we have here a gravestone. We have. Is it going to be counting? We have here the cages. Oh, God, what have we got here? Chests. There's sort of a closed Iron Maiden here. Gargoyle, cat, dragon, lion. We've got a cauldron there. Okay. So I have no reflection. I am a vampire. Let's just twiddle with some things. And see what that does. Why do we have these things? I'm assuming I can't leave either. I cannot leave. So it is everything that we need in here. That goes to there. Sure. If you trace out paths, where is the there's their gravestone. So that goes to there. Gravestone goes to there. That goes to there. Cauldron goes to there. Let's sort of trace it out. Is it going to be the lengths of the paths? But that's up there. That goes there. That goes across to there. Have I missed cauldron, that gravestone, and a chest? Where is the chest? The chest is there. Okay, so chest goes to there. Maybe that's a certain length. Oh, hang on, that's a direction. Okay, so that's dealing with directions. Fine. No, but how does that help with gargoyle, cat, dragon, lion? Going to hate it. Is it counting? Is it the length? But even so, no. How do I interpret that to these levers? So that goes from there to there. That goes from there to there. The chest the cauldron goes from there to there, and that goes from there to there. that is the useful thing that you do, Arch, and I appreciate it. Did I? Yeah, it was golden. Quite a lovely texture, I will say. Nice texture. Love a good bit of texture, do I? It's not a number of steps, is it? 2, 3, 4 from chest to there. Cauldron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the cauldron. 1, 2, sort of 3 for that, and 2 and a bit for that. I've sort of made this diagram of where they are, but that doesn't really help. Cat, lion, gargoyle, dragon, okay. A dragon is something that breathes fire. A lion is... the gargoyle is normally made of stone. Cats go wherever they darn well please. No. Have I got all the information I need, Vecna? Or have I overlooked something in the room? That's going to be my question here. I reckon, unfortunately, that I have all the information I need. I have overlooked something. Good, okay. Let's look in the corner of the room. I haven't looked up. When in an escape room, always look up. Can I move these? It's a candle. Sort of a barrel shape on the ceiling. There is sort of a... I haven't looked at the trophy. What does it say? Joseph. Oh, look in the bloody mirror. Okay, so now we know the pedestals. So, and then I assume it's length. Okay, so the whatever that is that. That's the gargoyle is the tombstone. It's so simple. It's lovely. It's fine. Oh no, hang on. They've all got wings. Oh god, what on earth's going on? So that's the cat, is it? No, yeah. That's the cat. That's the gargoyle, which is going to be the chest. The dragon. Well, there's your lion. Okay, and the lion is there. So the lion is the cauldron. And then the one furthest away. It looks like a rat, but actually is that the cat? Which one of these is the dragon? I'm being frustrated here because I can't work out which of these is a lion. That one is definitely a lion. And that cat's got wings or something. You think the dragon is that one? So that would be the chest. Okay. I'm crossing all these out. Crossing all these out. Okay, let's start again. Lion. Cauldron. That's fine. What is... Indeed, Arch. Given that that's not the puzzle. So we have a cat, a gargoyle. That's got to be the gargoyle, in my opinion. So lion, cat, dragon. Gargoyle. I think that's the gargoyle. So that is the chest. So if we're saying that that is the dragon, which needs to be more dragony, then that is the tombstone. And what is after that? I've written in the wrong place. Dragon. And then the cat is the... whatever the other one is. Cage. Okay, good. How does that relate to a lever? That's the next question. So is it distance? The longest one was the chest. But even so, what does long mean? Is that all the way down or all the way up? What if it is not length? So there's 4 settings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Absolutely, Vecna. It feels needlessly fiddly. This last challenge. That bit felt fiddly. A chest, a cage. Do you know what I've written next to the dragon? Dragon. So that's not right. A chest, a cage, a cauldron, and whatever the last one is, tombstone. Are they all associated with different heights? Tombstone, like maybe under the ground because you bury someone. Chest to be on the ground. Cage has been suspended quite a lot. And a cauldron, but the cauldron will be on the ground as well as the chest. Go for it, Digital David. Directions I thought were a possible thing, but there's only one direction of latitude that you can pull those levers in. What if it's left to right? Okay. Yes. Yeah. What if it the other way around? What if it's where they are in the room? So the furthest back has the lever this way, the furthest forward has the lever that way. Because I think they are all... they're at the same point, so maybe it is left to right. So what do we have here? And of course it could be mirrored, but we have here cauldron. Are these those are going to be the same though? That doesn't mean it doesn't mean that 2 levers don't have to be in the same position, of course. Tombstone, chest. Cauldron, and what the hell's the other thing? Because chest is all the way up here. So, if the chest is all the way up here, which is the gargoyle, then that would go up here. The cat has got the cage, so that would probably go there a lot. The dragon has got the tombstones, that's the furthest down, and then the dragon would go one of those 2 places. Swapping that. Yes, had a bit of guessing there. That goes down this way. Ooh, got myself dizzy there. That goes that way. This also goes the same way as the chest does. And this goes that way, which is the same way as the tombstone. So there's only 2 directions in terms of from pedestal to object. I might hint this, you know. Oh, we don't need a hint because Vecna is going to save the day. Possibly. Is it the... But if it's the distance, then... I don't know what forward is, and I don't know what back. I can look in the... Oh, is it the way they're facing or something? Are they facing in different directions? The line's facing one way, that's facing another, and those 2 are facing the same way as well. So, What does that mean? And how do I relate that to a position of one of 4 lever positions? Oh dear. Okay. Give a hint, please. What is going to be particularly interesting? Is it the fact that that is? So that is there, and it's facing the cauldron. You say that. I don't know how to turn it into a lever position. I also don't know which one is which. And then this one, that one is looking there. It is looking... It's looking this way. Try playing with the gargoyle. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. And one of them will now have moved. So that one is a gargoyle, and I need to get you looking at your chest, as it were. So you need to go 180, I think. So this, in the mirror, turns the thing. So that gargoyle is now looking... Hang on. That gargoyle's looking... It's looking that way. So that's actually... Now it's 180 out. Okay. There we go. That should be looking in the right direction now. Because, of course, we're only looking in the mirror. There we go. So that is looking that way, which is, of course, that way. So that works. Okay. What the hell is this, though? Let's do the lion. The lion is currently facing the back of the room. And it needs to face the cauldron. So we know it's 90 degrees out. Or, but which way? So that is looking that way. It needs to look the other way. Well, I think we can all agree that the statues need to be better modelled. There you are. That's now facing that way. Okay. So if we take that to be the tombstone, you are currently facing 180 degrees the wrong way for the cat. So that's going to be there. Just check that, and then we can just fiddle with the dragon to our heart's content. That is now facing that way. Good. Yes, I would agree, Michael. It's been quite fun up until now, but this has been a bit of a letdown for the final puzzle. Here we go. There we are. Trophy, and I think that's our game. Escape from the dungeon.
Bravo, Joseph. Your skill in the magical trials has been unparalleled, and you've passed the exam with flying colors. You're now a full-fledged wizard. Your determination and mastery shine through, and the magical world eagerly awaits your next spellbinding journey.